Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the landscaping series. I am your host, the Rental Man Buck. Currently, right now, I am getting loaded up on the trailer with the Bobcat Toolcat. We are on our way to the latest job site, which is overhauling an entire customer's backyard. Making sure that our equipment is fastened and secured. Daryl will be finishing up loading the GMC, which is common hand tools and anything extra that we are not able to fit into the F350. Without further ado, let's get on the road so we can start knocking out this project. Now that we are on the road, let me give you guys a quick breakdown of what this project's going to be about. The clientele is looking to make their backyard really just liven up with adventure and tropical feelings. I mean, why not have the feeling of Tahiti in the middle of the Amazon in your backyard rather than having to spend $6,000 on a plane flight to go to both of them back and forth? Things that we have to work on in this project are going to be a treehouse on one of their backyard oak trees. We also have a gazebo with some patio furniture. Then we also have a above ground pool with a walk around deck. And to finish it all off, we are talking to Austin Farmer, and he can't really talk. He just kind of is on his way traveling. He's going to be dropping off a backyard shed for us. That way we can complete the backyard renovation. There's probably something else that I'm forgetting, but that is the gist of the situation. We'll see you guys once we get a little bit closer to home. Other than that, let's carry on with the video.
Later.
One quick hop, skip, and a jump, and I can already hear the jingle from here.
When you shop Menards.
Oh, it's like sometimes if you see one, you usually see the other. This might seem like a very long trip to do for a job, but you know, I'm actually super stoked to see how the finished results turn out for this project. But the actual layout has already been preset, and all we have to do is go pick up and buy the supplies so we can start building and getting this stuff thrown together. That sounded like the biggest cheapskate way I've ever could have said that, but you know, you get the point. Luckily, this is our property, though. I will give this man a huge round of applause. There's nothing like a guy who likes to manicure and take care of his lawn. Look at how plush that is. I could definitely see why, though, that they're looking to install a fence. That is pretty open. I did play around with this beforehand to kind of really see how well we could do the main parts, not even just decoration, but the main functions of what we're going to be installing. All we're going to really use the Bobcat for is to itch up the topsoil to get it where we can flatten it out and level it. Plus, we can use it to carry stuff around. I don't know. Looking above the property's layout, this is the plans that we were sent. We have a couple different markers that we're going to need to put down. I only have snow poles. I couldn't for the life of me find my wooden stakes. But we have the pool going right in this little section directly off the shed. We also have that gazebo pavilion that's going to be sitting directly off to the side of the house. We're going to have that sit right along this grass line. And the treehouse, I'm not even going to mark off because we will have to build that directly around the oak tree, so that is its own marker. I was able to find a preview online. That is the pool deck. That is the setup that we are going to be running. I would say that's a simple enough layout. Let's get the Toolcat off the trailer. There's definitely a good chance we'll put Daryl on the footing work for that concrete pad. As my grandpa would say, let's go start itching around. That looks good enough to me. Let's jump over to the gazebo's pad, get that all scraped up and leveled out. Then we'll head on our way over to Home Depot and Menards to pick up the rest of our supplies. If you guys do like content like this and would love to see more, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. As you guys know, we are on the race to 100,000 public subscribers by the end of this year. We already have crested over 80, so we are literally 80% of the way there. And projects like this really do help push forward to that charge and making this stuff happen. Should have only one or two more passes left with the grading, and we are set to go. And if you ask me, I think that looks just fine. That's really all we needed the Toolcat for, besides maybe pushing down fence posts and navigating our way through with the materials. Otherwise, this thing is pretty much done. So I'm going to set this off to the side. Daryl and I will get ourselves loaded up and heading over to Menards. We have a full checklist of stuff we need to get from both that and Home Depot. Plus, today's not getting any brighter, so let's pack up and head out.
A few moments later.
One thing I'm really trying to work on for videos is the pace and the interactivity of this stuff. So if you guys want to head down to the comments section now, let me know. What's something you guys are excited for in the summer season? Summer break is just about ready to kick off. Some of us might even already be on summer break. I think we'll stop by Home Depot first. But what are you guys excited for? Water parks, vacations, just being off of school and not having any homework? Like, come on, let me know. Put it down in the comments right now. Working on the pace, though, I do want to keep the content flowing. So what that means, we're going to get ourselves loaded up, and a bunch of the building process is actually going to be done via time-lapse. So if you guys like that, where you can watch me actually build the projects, instead of just talking, boom, there happens to be a building there, let me know down in the comments as well. So, you know, it took a little bit, but we officially have all of our wood planks, wooden beams, and the staircase railings. A good portion of this is going to be used while constructing the walk-around deck for the above-ground pool. The remainder of it, as well as some scrap wood that the family actually collected from a rustic barn, that's what's going to be used to construct the treehouse, which is going to be connected to that oak tree in the backyard. But right after this, van, let's get down, turn around, go to town, because we are doing some boot scooting boogieing. As much as I don't want to damage this clientele's yard, we are going to drop the Diamond C so we can start working on the decking of the pool. Not taking up any more space than we have to, though. We will be putting this off to the side. I'm going to get started on the deck construction, though, for the above-ground pool. The owners did say that they have the pool on order, like it's being shipped right now, so hopefully by the time we are done constructing that, the pool can already be placed up on its pad, and then the decking is already just, you know, built around it, so it's just done. Get our straps off, and I will see you guys when we have the pool decking pretty much set up and in place. You would never think of how important a joint on a piece of wood is until you actually look at woodwork. You can definitely tell the difference between good carpentry and bad trim carpentry. That is bad trim carpentry. Who made this joint? Daryl, did you cut this wrong? Ugh. All right, we'll have to cut a piece out. That's a good joint. That is a very good joint. Look at that. That's a good joint. That's a bad joint. With our railing nice and sturdy, though, I am pretty proud to say that this is one of the more beautiful decks that we've had to put together. Plus, the handrail did also turn out very elegant. We did have a cobblestone pad that sits beneath our pool, giving the ground a little bit of a seafloor texture almost. But that leaves us with one pallet of wooden beams and another pallet full of wooden planks. So now I'm going to start working on the treehouse, since that is going to be a mixture of the rustic wood and this wood. This is pretty much going to be all the flooring and the support beams, and then the barn wood will help make the aesthetics of the outside walls, so it looks like it's been a bit aged. This one's taking a couple more nails to finish up. There is the roof of the treehouse. I just got to fasten down the rest of these panelings. And there is our rustic looking treehouse. You guys can definitely see the incorporation of our wooden planks that we had left over, but the rest of this is all of that rustic barn wood. We did have our main supports and we just kind of stained them so they looked older and rustic. Kind of fits the vibe. But using every last bit of our scraps, we did also make a little birdhouse that has been attached to the trunk of the tree. Got a little bit of flower action going on, and it just kind of adds all that little bits of extra. I don't think I'd trust that branch to hold my weight, but we do have a tire swing, so that does make for some extra fun. The last thing we have left to do is run over to Menards and pick up all the rest of our materials for the gazebo. And then it'll be down to all just decorating. Let's pack up one last time, go grab some more supplies, and then it is off to decorating. You save big money, you save big money when you shop Menards. I have way too much fun singing that jingle. I swear, I've sung it more times than I really want to count. Don't worry, we'll definitely have more stuff to pick up than just what's in these boxes. Well, let's fly back over to the job site and get started with building our gazebo.
2 hours later.
With all the furniture still left to unpack, we got a couple chairs up on the pool deck, and we also have our stuff left to do inside of our little gazebo. I don't really know what to start. Oh, never mind. There. Oh, yep, he's driving like a... Yep. It wouldn't be Austin if he wasn't driving 500 miles an hour to go nowhere. Hey, Austin, the shed's supposed to go back here. Now, Austin sadly can't talk long. He's got another shed he has to go pick up. But the owner ordered this small little 10x16 shed. I will kind of have to figure out how I'm going to move this thing. We don't have the shed mover, and I have to run to Home Depot to go get another one. So Austin and I will get this thing unloaded and positioned. Then we can jump up in the sky view and do the full detail process to get this place looking like a backyard island oasis. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. He's a fun guy. If you guys want to see me do more stuff with Austin Farmer too, let me know down in the comment section down below. I actually talked with him a little bit earlier today. We're looking into doing some stuff together, hopefully in the near future. All I know is I got some more unpacking to do. So let's make this place look nice and spiffy.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time. In case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list, girl, you can skip this funny business. Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
With all of our hard work now done, let's see how this paid off. Rolling right around the corner, we have 2 brand new gazebo setups because the firewood has been relocated to the treehouse area. We have an outdoor kitchenette set with a full rock countertop and a propane grill. We just redirected the water faucet that was off the back of the house and ran that outside to this sink, so it has a full operational sink. On the opposite side of the gazebo, though, we have our seating area. It's connected to a tap handle, so if we wanted to run something on tap, they could definitely do that. Also gave it some light fixtures, so that really does lighten up the mood. Speaking of lightening up the mood, we also get involved around the pool deck and the gazebo. Inside, though, we have it fully furnished with a 3-piece set along with a coffee table, and, we gave them a basket full of apples. Topping it off, we have some outdoor plants. Moving over to the pool, though, we have some seating along with shrubbery, a giant wheelbarrow with a lot of flowers, some pine cone things, and up on the pool deck, we have ourselves 2 pool chairs, along with another old wooden cart on the following side to fill up that flower bed even more. As we look around, we do have 3 main entrances. We have the entrance, which takes us to the front yard via the northeast quadrant of the property. We also have another one on the southwest side, and then the northwest side, which we just came in off the main driveway. Heading to the back, we have the treehouse connected to our oak tree, which, as I stated, there is our firewood, and we have a couple more barrels filled with flowers. I really do like decorating the landscape. It's something that really just kind of brings a smile on my face. And the last thing besides our wagon wheel setup is the waste bin container, so we can house our recycle bins as well as our waste bins. Get that sucker locked up so that way we don't have to worry about it, but you just roll the can out to the alley and take it out the trash. But that is pretty much all there is to it. Let's get up in the drone, take one big overview shot of this thing, and hopefully our client can have some really nice parties out here with the family and his friends. I don't have any friends. While this was definitely not a cheap project, I definitely think it turned out really well. The only thing I really wish I could have done is have a lot of the wood trim match a bit better. I mean, we got some redwood, we got the black trim from the gazebo, and then the regular traditional oak from the eating areas. But just by looking at this place, I'm ready to party, and I hope you guys are too. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. Be sure to check out the Boomstick Club for all the up-to-date content from me and the gang. You guys already know who is in it. I shall see you all in the next one. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.